What is up, everybody? Welcome to Dojo Talks. I'm your host, Tobey Prime, and welcome to episode 1. We're here for a good time, and very much a long time here at Dojo Talks, so strap in. I want to introduce myself first. I'm a freshman here at Penn State University main campus. I've been wanting to start my own podcast here for a while. I'm a big sports guy. I'm a big Pittsburgh fan, Steelers, Penguins, Pirates, come see, come saw with that. But also a Miami Heat fan. And I've always wanted to kind of start my own podcast and just kind of get my feet wet into the media world. And I figured, what's better than starting a podcast out of your college dorm room? So here it goes. This is just going to be a short episode. I just wanted to give a few intro and just kind of talk about what I'm doing, kind of who I am. I come from Lancaster, PA. Home of the Amish. No, there aren't horses and buggies outside my houses and stuff. Well, maybe there are, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to get rid of that stereotype. Anyways, all jokes aside, with this podcast, I'm going to be having a lot of my close friends here with me. I'm not going to call out any names because I think it's only right for them to give their own intro. But we're just going to be talking about kind of a little bit of everything. I think it's important that we just kind of talk as Americans, because we love to talk. Like, you're lying to yourself if you're saying that you're not a man who loves to talk, or a woman. We gotta respect. It's 2020. Let's get over ourselves. We're all humans. We gotta respect everybody. But no, really, we just need to talk, and I think this is just gonna be a perfect opportunity for me to bring in people from all over with different stories, with different ideas, just everything, and just kind of talk, just, expand my knowledge, expand your knowledge, and also, it just gives me this whole platform of doing it in my dorm room, allows me to talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and, with no kind of restraints. Penn State, they do a really great job of just giving their students opportunities to do anything and everything. But there isn't really much freedom. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying that having this platform on myself, doing it on my own, will kind of just allow me, maybe, tread waters that maybe I couldn't be able to. But obviously, in the future, I would like to join one of those future programs at Penn State, but that's besides the point. I'm literally just talking to myself into a mic right now. But yeah, Dojo Talks. So yeah, I'll be having a lot of my friends on this. We can be talking about, I do want to talk a lot about sports though, so I do know a lot of fans who have a lot of ideas about things. Like, for example, I'm just talking to my friend Brody right now. Sorry, just called you out, Brody, but you're going to be on it. And the Heat just traded for Iguodala, and I don't know all the logistics yet, so I don't want to put out a whole bunch of detail. But we were kind of just discussing that, and we were talking about how the contract is, and how Iguodala's contract is 2 years, $30 million, and how the first $15 million for the first year is guaranteed, and how for the 2021, Pat Riley, very aggressive with everything. He is all about making moves. And because I'm a Heat fan, so I'm gonna be kind of biased, kind of not, but just right now I'm gonna add bias. Pat Riley's always just been that mean mugger in the free agency world, and just the trade aspect, that he is able to just pull strings that you wouldn't even think were imaginable as an NBA GM to make the moves that betterment, the Heat, and so with that, going back to Iguodala, the second half of his deal is a team option, so we can get into the 2021 free agency. And for Heat fans, we have been, ever since LeBron left, when all these big free agency class, like the last year with Kevin Durant, and just all of those players, Kevin Durant's just one example, but what I'm talking about, there was just so many great players in that free agency, and we landed Jimmy Butler, which was great. But before those years, we haven't gotten anybody. So I don't even know what I'm saying. But basically, we were just talking. This is gonna happen a lot. I'm just gonna kind of just let my brain just kind of go. I just figured I would give you guys just a taste of what is in store for this podcast. So you're just going along with me. I have no notes, no nothing, because I didn't know where I was going to go. But anyways, kind of just get back to the point. So we were talking about how 2021, that's like Giannis and Bradley Beal and like a whole bunch of these like key marquee free agents are going to be there. We were talking about Giannis. Like, is Giannis going to leave the Bucks? That's a very important question, because many people are going to be like, Giannis, top man in Milwaukee. He seems to be this Damian Lillard type of player where he's like, we're going to win and we're going to win it here. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But I think what's really important that people need to realize is that at the end of the day, the NBA is a business. And everything is just going to move as a business. And if you look at Milwaukee compared to the different markets of which Giannis could join, like I'm talking the New York Knicks, I'm talking the Miami Heat, I'm talking maybe even a Los Angeles team if things go down to the dumps. Giannis could make so much more money just off of advertisements and endorsements. I mean, you're seeing it right now with Anthony Davis right now, because he was in that small market of New Orleans and he maneuvered over to LA, and I bet he's making way more money with advertisements and branding just because it's just the LA market. It's just a bigger market, and it's just how business goes. So that's what we were just discussing, and I'll get him on so we can really hear exactly what he has to say, and we can have a whole conversation about it. But that's just, I don't know, just a few examples of what we'll be talking about, and it's just a very loose podcast. Like, we aren't professionals, obviously. Obviously, my goal one day is just to be in this situation where I can professionally talk about sports with other people who are also very knowledgeable about sports. But at the end of the day, I'm just a kid, 18-year-old kid in a college dorm room, of which I call the dojo, and I have a podcast called the Dojo Talks. So yeah, that's about it. I don't want to spend too much time just me rambling on and on for this, because this is only the first episode. But yeah, I think I've gotten through every single point of which I wanted everybody to know. I'll try to get more structure into other episodes, but honestly, sometimes the freelance stuff, the freeballing stuff is just perfect. I don't know. I think it's very, very me. It's very me, Tobey Prime. That's just me. You'll learn a lot more about me as time goes on, and but yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening. I know it's just a quick 8-minute episode, but that's just all I wanted. I just wanted to just kind of throw myself out there, let the sharks know I'm ready. I'm ready to swim with them, Oh man, I'm an idiot at the end of the day. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that is it for the first episode of Dojo Talks. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm your host, Tobey Prime, and I will see you later. Peace.